Hi. Why you couldn't sleep? Hi. I work in a couple hours, bestie. Yeah, so maybe most of you guys are Friday right now, right? Hello, you're finally back. I can't stay for long because it's 8 a.m. Blah blah blah. Hey, bestie, how are you? 오랜만, 유유유유. 아, 진짜 오랜만이야. I don't know. Morning. How are you doing? 보고 싶었어요. 아, 나도 너무 보고 싶었어. Saturday for me. 아, 요즘 라날로가 좀 그 휴식기에 좀 접어들어가지고 갑작스럽게 그래서 좀 한동안 라이브를 못하다 이제 좀 뒤늦게서 하게 됐습니다. This day lately 라날로's taking a break. We are taking rest these days. So for the interval was very long, right? 잘 지내셨죠? 예, 좀 뭐 그냥 잘 지냈죠. 좀 피곤하긴 한데 요즘 잘 지냈어요. Rustin need to work soon, so I can't stay long. Oh, do you work at night? Medi PDM04. Well, this day became better because of you. Friday night of me, haha. 파리 XM DB스는 잘 지냈어요? 그냥 유빈이라고 말할까? 유빈스 잘 지냈어요? That is good to hear. Good to take breaks. Hello. Uh, I set up this time. It's 4 p.m. in Korea. I set up this time because I thought maybe probably um, most of you guys are in Friday night, so that's the reason why. 학교 개학은 했을 거고 중간고사도 받겠네. 요즘 중간고사 이런 거 없어졌다 했지? 없어졌나? I'm eager to see how the filming turned out. We saw photos of everyone but you. Yeah, on last Wednesday, Lanalo shot advertisement. I can't tell which brand we shot because of the violating of the contract. So, but we shot some advertisement on last Wednesday, and I think it's gonna be released on maybe TV2, 2 a.m. Saturday, but that's okay. Oh, you didn't sleep. Uh, 곤니치와 유미코상. 저희 지금 시험 기간이요. 시험 기간 맞죠? 무슨 과목을 제일 어려워해요, 유비스는? 고민이야. 며칠 전에는 뮤비 영상 촬영하신 건가요? 며칠 전에 광고 촬영하고 왔어요. 광고 제가 하나 들어와서, 그, 브랜드 이름은 좀, 그거 뭐야, 내보내지기 전까지는 말하면 안 돼가지고, 그게 계약 위반이라고 하더라고요. 그래서 광고 촬영했고, 아마 TV에도 나갈 것 같아요. 그리고 얼마 전에 촬영했던 저희 신한카드 광고도 이게 되게 엄청 짧게 나왔었는데 아마 저희 시리즈가 또 편집이 돼서 그 버전도 아마 나가긴 할 것 같거든요. 저 수학이요. 지금 풀고 있는 중. 그게 아마, 그게 풀 버전이고, 이제 거기 편별로, 원래 요즘 광고가 다 그러잖아요. 편별로 주인공들이 다 있는데, 저희가 이제 좀 더 길게 나오는 버전도 아마 그 신한카드 광고도 그렇게 나갈 거고, 저희가 수요일 날 촬영했던 그 광고도, 그 광고는 이제 거의 저희가 되게 오래 나와요. 그 광고는 저희가 좀, 음, 주인공, 거의 거진 주인공처럼 이제 나올 것 같아요. Uh, the the advertisement we shot last time, the brand name is Shinhan Card. It's very famous credit card and bank company in Korea. Uh, so uh, we appeared very shortly, but that's the full version. So and they're gonna be edited, and so Lanalog's and grandmother version will be edited too, and it's gonna be released. I don't know when it's gonna be. I mean, the longer version for us. Uh, when that longer version will be released. But anyway, it's gonna be released too. And this advertisement we shot on last Wednesday is almost we're the main. Uh, there are another main guy in main 선배님. Uh, the main vocal guy is existed. It is there. It's gonna be appeared, but we're Lanalong's also almost the main too. 탁 완전 잘 됐네요. 그죠? 뭐 어떻게 될지. 근데 TV에 나오는 거는 확실하지 않아요. 이번에 촬영하고 온 거는 TV에까지 나가게 될지는 확실하진 않고. 네. Oh, cool. It's be great to see more of you guys in the bank card commercial. Yeah, that another version will be edited too. So yeah. So happy for you guys. Thank you. Remember us when you're famous. Of course, of course. That's so awesome. I'm really proud of you guys. Uh, yeah. So you're in spotlight. Uh, I don't think we can be famous with through these commercials. Uh, but let's see what happens. But it's gonna be it's very low possibility. And very it's so long time no see. So I'm I'm very proud to meet you guys again. And yeah, and I promised with Ryun um to have Insta Live much more often. Uh, and Ryun asked me to have Insta Live more often than other members because he wanted that because I'm the only guy who can speak English fluently. So yeah, so I said yes. So yeah, and I wanted that too, and I want that too. So I'm gonna have Insta Live more often. I okay. I really missed you. Thank you. But the more you get seen, the more recognized will happen. It all adds up. Even if it takes years, Lanalog will be so successful and you've come so far. Even since you've debuted, we're so proud of you all. We are very happy to see you again. We like Ryun's life in Korean too. Thought your English amazing and yeah. So uh actually honestly, I I was working. I was working and I'm finding I'm finding to I'm finding uh some place to get some lesson like technique to earn more money, to earn better money, you know. Uh, Actually, I want to learn welding. Welding. What was that? Welding. I want to learn some welding and earn more money, and I want to make the time faster, you know, and invest my money, and I want to make the time faster until we release new album. So, but uh, so I decided to learn some technique which can make uh, my money better. You know, welding. Yeah. 요즘 그 my finger is like this now. Uh, it's almost cured. It still my nail looks awful, but it's really okay. It's really okay these days. And still, my right finger is bigger than my normal finger. But it doesn't matter for user normal life, you know. For 그래서 요즘 좀 솔직히 돈을 좀 벌고 있었는데 아무래도 이제 돈을 좀 벌다 보니까 이 돈을 버는 이유가 결국엔 음악을 하기 위해서잖아요. 그래서 음악을 하기 위해서 돈을 좀 더 빨리 버는 방법을 좀 연구하기 위해서 나만의 기술이 있어야겠다 이렇게 생각을 하게 돼서 좀 요즘은 용접 같은 걸 좀 배워볼까. 제가 좀 잘할 것 같거든요. 그걸 옛날부터 내가 용접은 저런 거 하나 배워놓으면 잘할 것 같은데 그래서 한번 용접 같은 걸 좀 배워가지고 어, 돈을 좀 더 잘 버는 사람이 돼서 그 돈을 좀 빨리 투자를 해서 앨범을 더 만들고 싶어졌어요. Wait, what happened to your finger? Oh, you didn't know. I got injured while I was working. Um, it's very, it wasn't that much dangerous working, but I got hurt. I got injured. Uh, my finger was how to say? My finger was like I don't know how to speak in English. The heavy thing was hit on my hit my finger, so my bone of my finger is broken. You know. 니르바나 안녕. 라날로그 USA. Can you renovate my university accommodation and make it all beautiful? Renovate? Do you mean design your accommodation? Swollen and bruised? Swollen? Maybe. My fingers brushed by heavy thing, so my bone of my finger bone is a little bit broken. It's not that serious injury. It's just uh, I was okay, but it wasn't good enough to play the piano, so I ruined audition. Uh, One day before the audition, I got injured and I ruined that audition. So I was very sad because of that circumstance. and the audition was really important to us at the time. But I feel much better now, and my fingers okay, and I can play the piano again. But I thought everything was so ironic at the time. But I am thinking, uh, and I mean I'm trying to watching better side of my life these days. So I feel much better now. 그래서 요즘 좀 쉬고 있다는 말씀을 좀 드리고 싶었고, 쉬느라 좀 쉬면서 일을 하고 있었어요. 계속 그냥 빨리 그냥 일이나 좀 더 해서 돈 모아서 빨리 다음 앨범 그냥 만들 수 있게 하고 싶어가지고, 어, 일을 하고 있었습니다. Hello, Neo SSS. I'm sure you didn't win anything. You did your best. Sometimes people just have bad luck. Yeah, I had to play the piano with only four fingers because I can't, because of this, my, I can't use my right middle finger. So, yeah, only with this four finger I played. So, I couldn't play it normally. So it's very ironical situation, you know. Maybe it was fate. Sometimes things happen for a reason. Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel. That's what I felt, you know. It's so ironical, you know. So ironically, I got injured a day, just one day before the audition, and even on that morning, I just, uh, you know, mm, confused, confused to. I just hard. It was so hard to choose to go to work or not. But I decided to go to work, and I got injured. If I didn't choose to work, then it was much better because the competitors uh was competition was not that hard, you know. It was only 50% because we already passed the first level. So on the second level, we the only 10 band members. I mean, only 10 teams can be on the stage out of 20 teams. So it's 50% competition. Competitors rate, how to say. Anyway, it was very easy, but we missed that opportunity. And I think these days that these days I think that caused to take a break, uh, that that made us to take a break. Yeah, these days I'm thinking about that. 그럼 이제 오디션 전에는 항상 조심하려고 하겠네요. 아쉬웠겠어요. 그쵸. 그냥 하루 전날에 좀 다쳐가지고 일을 안 갈 수도 있었는데 괜히 갔다가 또 그렇게 위험한 일도 아니었는데 그냥 제가 혼자 다치고 와가지고 좀 아쉽게 기회를 좀 놓친 것 같아요. 근데 좀 그걸 계기로 인해서 저희가 좀 쉬게 되는데 좀 더 결정적인 원인이 되지 않았나 싶기도 하고 지금 생각해보면. 그래서 뭐 그냥 안 좋은 일 있을 때 그냥 노력하는 거밖에 방법이 없으니까 어제 노력을 하는 거죠. If you feel you need take one, trust me. I know you'll have more opportunities in the future and you'll do absolutely amazing. I need to go. Okay, thank you for watching Medi PDM and have a good time. Have a good evening while you're working. Thank you. Your health and wellness come before anything else. Is there an estimate for when the break will be over? Or is it still undecided for now? Uh, I, c- I can't tell the exact date yet, but I'm looking for early 2023 or late or until in this year. I don't know. So, yeah. 그래서 다들 잘 지냈었나요? Just ease yourself instead of jumping straight in. Jumping straight in. So a few months yet. Yes, so still a few months are left. Yes. we are we are keeping we keep making new album in working space, our working space. We got a new working space, and my PC, my desktop is broken. This desktop, here, this one, yeah, this is my desktop. Let's see, this this is my desktop, and I used this one, like, 뭐야? 아, 이거는 의자구나. This is my desktop. This one. I made this desktop on 2019 when I met Ryun very first time, and then I used this desktop for 3 years, and most of Lanalog songs were made by this. So, and this is broken, so I need to make my desktop once again, and I need money. So bad thing came to me at once. Lots of bad, hard, rough circumstances came to me at once. So, uh, but so I felt I was tired these days, But so I couldn't turn on Insta Live often because of that. 그래서 아까 못 들으신 분들 위해서 한 번 더 얘기를 하자면 앨범을 빠르게 내기 위해서 좀 용접 같은 거를 배우려고 한번 알아보려고 하는 중입니다. 그렇게 해서 좀 더 돈을 빨리빨리 벌어서 앨범도 좀 빨리빨리 내고, 그리고 뭐 하나 기술 같은 거 할 줄 아는 게 있으면은 어쨌든 뭐 언제 어디라도 그냥 그 기술만 갖고 있으면은 언제 어디라도 다시 그 일을 해서 돈을 벌 수 있는 것 같아가지고 있기 때문에, 그래서 좀 일하면서 일 끝나고는 기술을 좀 연마를 하고, 그렇게 해서 좀 아는 사람이 있을 때 그 팀에 들어가거나 뭐 그런 식으로 해서 좀 용접 같은 일을 해볼까 지금 생각하고 있어요. 그렇게 해서 앨범도 좀 빨리빨리 내고 뮤직비디오도 좀 촬영하고 이제 그런 생각 중입니다. It's alright. always be here when you're feeling able to talk with us. So for the new guys, new visitors, I'm gonna repeat once again about my recent life. Uh, so lately I'm trying to earn money to release new album faster, and I wanna make it faster, so I'm trying to learn welding. So I'm trying to learn welding, and I believe that technique will make the interval shorter, make the time faster until I release the new album. So yeah, I'm looking for new job and new academy for welding. Welding. So actually, I'm finding welding academy these days, and also I'm working too. Have you found someone to teach you welding? No, no, I'm finding academy, like I said. The notification scared me. My phone was so. I'm sorry. It's it's come from me. So, uh, let's let me talk about just go back to desktop. Uh, the graphic card and memory card. No, no, not memory card. It's hard. Memory hard. Uh, we're saying it SSD these days. So SSD and graphic card are broken together, and other equipments are okay. So I need to buy new graphic card, uh, new very good graphic card for editing music videos, and new SSD too. So because of the broken of SSD, every music program I have used were broken, missing, and I just bring that SSD to the recovery shop, and recovery guy said, you can't, I can't recover this data because it's so new SSD, new version of SSD, so we don't have any model to recover this one. So you should wait until like next year, and then we can recover this data. So even if I buy new SSD, I have to uh, download every program again, and and I feel so lazy these days. So I'm just working. So uh, I'm living as a worker more than a musician these days. And one of American radio, uh, her name is Caliph, and she brought some friends, and she's in Korea now. So and she's gonna buy. She says she wanna buy our Lana Log's full album, like 10 or 11 albums, and then she brings it to US again, and she said she wanna uh, deliver it to another radios who can't get it through who want to get it but who couldn't get our album. So me and Leon are gonna meet Caliph, and I think it's gonna be next day week. It's gonna be among. It's gonna be a next day week. Oh, Caliph is from UK. I didn't have that much conversation with Caliph yet, so I don't know about. I don't have much information about her. I want to get the album, but sadly I can only order things from Australia. Yeah, and I think it's time to admit that I failed to upload our product, our full album on Amazon. So I failed to uh, register myself as a Amazon seller. So yeah, I felt failed. And one big problem of analog was like every those kinds of things. We tried that ourselves. There weren't helpers. There weren't helpers uh, to do those kind of things. So only few members tried to do that so hard. So now I think we are exhausted. So that's why we need to take some break, I think. But we are still making a new album in our working space. So yeah, I think maybe soon we can meet as a musician. It's cherish my album forever. However, I don't have it with me. Yeah. Mm, I failed to register it on Amazon, so it's so hard to do, you know. They request so much, so many things, and yeah, they requested so many paperwork, so I just gave up. I wasted my money and time, and yeah. 원래 아마존에 그 CD를 파는 걸 좀 등록을 하려고 했는데 그것도 좀 너무 어려워가지고 그냥 지금 포기를 한 상태고요. 그런 상태입니다. 도와줄 사람도 없고 그냥 도움을 그런 거 다 저희가 알아서 하다 보니까 제가 알아서 하다 보니까 솔직히 좀 너무 지쳤고 그런 거 하는 거는 이제 그냥 돈도 한 몇십만 원, 한 100만 원, 몇백만 원 이렇게 썼는데 그냥 업로드를 못했어요. 그래가지고 그냥 포기를 했어요, 지금은 그냥. Because uh, well, I don't understand why they make it that difficult just to sell stuff of Amazon because the product was a little bit special. It's an album, and they request more strict um, policy for music product sellers, you know. So yeah, that's the reason why. Maybe email Amazon themselves. I already tried that so much, so many times, but it doesn't work, and they request another paperwork, and after I uh, fulfilled that paperwork, and then they request another thing like that. So yeah, I I don't want to do that anymore. I wasted my time and money so much. They are asking more strict policies for musicians, uh, for musical products sellers. It's not same policy with other products like food or clothes, like those kind of things. It's different, totally different. 그리고 요즘 그래서 저의 일상은 좀 그렇고요. 뭐 혹시나 질문 같은 게 있으면 질문해 주셔도 괜찮고, if you have any questions, you can ask. We'll figure something out, I'm sure, and we'll be super excited when we're able to get it. The album will be even more special. Yeah, yeah. I really hope to give this this album to you guys too. Yeah. But anyway, I failed to register that album as a product on Amazon, so uh I'm I'm just looking for next album, you know. I just have a question. Yeah, what is it? By Catboy Minyoung. Do you ever plan to come to Sydney in future, even if it's not to perform, just to visit? Of course. I have a friend in Australia. Uh, he's a officer, so his name is Scott. I want to go to Australia to meet Scott, uh, but it costs lots of money, so maybe I should go there after I earn lots of money. When I go to US next year, I'll kidnap Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and force them to invest into Monologue and your album sales. On YouTube Music, the lyrics for Flower and Strawberry are switched. Will it be possible to get them straightened out? Uh, Darcy is it's a bug, you know. First time, actually, I made a mistake. I did that paperwork when we released that album, and I was very tired. So when I send all of the data to the company, uh, I was very tired. So after I sent all of data, I realized that I switched the English lyrics between flower and strawberry. So I requested the company to switch them again, and they did that. But after so many times they try to modify modify it, but it's still happening to some users who are using iPhone. Uh, so so I think it's bug. Because for some for other two I mean to another users who are using another iPhone version or another like Android users, uh, it shows it shows rightly, you know. So it's a bug and I can't fix it. It's so stressful. So so those kinds of things make me exhausted, you know. Darcy had asked if you're planning another full album release too, or will we be looking forward to more single release? Uh, it's gonna be single for a while. Uh, it's gonna be single. We're gonna release few single albums, and then if we can get more attention, then we're gonna try another full album next time. By the way, is there any way to buy your album in Japan? I'm evacuating evacuating from Ukraine to Japan this autumn. Oh, so are you in Japan now? Can I ask that for pretty little nitty titty? Sorry for bad pronunciation. 손가락은 이제 어때요? I'm gonna go to Korea next spring just to see analog perform. 손가락은 지금 아직은 손톱은 이런데 그냥 그리고 붓기도 조금 아직도 조금 오른손 여기가 다친 데가 조금 두꺼워요. 근데 일상생활에 이제 문제 없고 피아노도 칠 수는 있어요. 그냥 이게 뼈가 붙는데 그래도 한 몇 주 갖고는 안 되니까. 근데 이렇게 막 꾹꾹 눌러도 아프지도 않고 그냥 일상생활은 전혀 문제가 없어요. 붓기가 아직 안 빠졌다. 그냥 이거 빼고는. I'm sorry to have brought it up then. I didn't know that you had tried to fix it. I don't know. It's not your fault. It's my fault. You know. Would you combine the single songs into an album? Uh, we don't uh we don't do that because we just want to go for the next step always. Uh, maybe uh I I can't I can't be sure 100%, but we're thinking to go for the next step always. So we'll always try to release new songs. I will be there on 1st of November. I see. Mm, November. Just in time. We're planning to go to Japan these days. And we're thinking to go there on November. So maybe we're in Japan in the same time, you know. Right now I'm in Poland waiting for a visa. I see. Is all of your families in Poland together, or only you in Poland? Um, I'm watching the news about the war all the time, always. Every morning, when I turn on YouTube, the first thing I'm doing, I the first thing what I do is searching about the war. So yeah, I'm really focusing about that. I hope analog gets more and more popular. I'm so happy to see you guys grow. Yeah, I hope that too. And actually, and these days I'm thinking to be to be on kinds of actors more than musician on the stage. You know, of course I'm a musician, but uh, I don't want to get attention as a musician on the stage these days. I feel uh, I feel I should get an attention when I get an attention as an actor on the stage is more suitable to me than just a musician, you know, just a music player. So yeah, of course I'm gonna play on the stage, but if I want to feel like as a leading character of the stage, then I think I should be an actor more than a music player. I'm feeling about that these days. Maybe because I'm getting older. I'm I'm still very young, but I'm very old as a K-pop musician. So maybe that's the reason why. And I tried to be an actor uh, when I was uh, when I was like 23 years old, like 6 years ago. I already had ever learned uh, acting. So and I had ever uh, act on the stage as an actor. So yeah, I'm thinking about that. But I'm gonna be a musician all the time and forever. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe the best option for me is doing that uh, at the same time. Singer, I mean musician, music player, actor. And when you release the single, there is a chance it will be a really big beat and you'll get much more attention. A lot or other bands become popular, but a single over a full album. Big beat, big beat, and you'll get much more attention. Ah, a lot of other bands become popular, but a single over a full album. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that. Hey, Kenna, how are you? I just woke up and I'm so sleepy. Uh, I'm I'm feeling lazy these days. So I so slept for whole morning and I woke up very late. Can you also add more songs onto the Instagram music thing? I want to add analog songs to stories. It's up to company. The company who release our songs to the platforms. They we already asked them to release our songs to uh, Instagram, but they said they didn't have any contract with Instagram, and the reason is they have to pay more if they release their songs on Instagram. So so yeah, that's the reason why only only uh white light. No. Only caffeine is on Instagram. Uh, they were different. They are different company. Uh, who released caffeine, who released other analog songs. Yeah, so only caffeine is on Instagram. Yeah, that's the reason why. And I want to, I really want to release our songs on Instagram, but uh, we don't have power yet. I'll be excited to see the songs you're working on. I know they'll be amazing. I wanted to travel to Korea. 12월에 일본 가려는데 유유. 아, 12월이 될 수도 있어요. 그냥 11월 아니면 12월을 생각하고 있고. Bethany Larwood. I hope I'll be able to come to Korea next year, but I'm not 100% sure because I'm already planning to go to US. Oh, I see. Can you put Letter on Spotify? The version from SoundCloud. Uh, Spotify Letter. For doing that, it means does if I release my songs on Spotify, then it means I released on a single album. It so it already means that I released a new album on through Spotify. So I can't do that. Uh, to upload only letter, only the song letter, one song, only uploading one song on Spotify is hard to do. That I agree with Dark Knight. We definitely need more analog songs available for stories on Instagram. I could study in Korea, but I don't know if I'll have enough money. Oh, I see. Which kind of study you want in Korea? Thank you for caring about us, Ukraine, so much. I'm a Ukrainian. Appreciate it. That's very sad situations are happening. I'll have you and I most likely, but I don't care. That's only me. All of my family are required to stay in. That's only me right now. All of my family are required to stay in Ukraine because of martial law. Because of martial law. Oh, I see. Martial law. Law. 헐, 그럼 연극도 해요? 연극도 하게 될 수도 있지 않을까요? 일단은 좀 음악가로서 좀 더 집중해보다가 이제 시간이 좀 됐다 싶을 때는 연극도 해보려고 연극이나 뭐 그냥 저를 써주는 데가 있으면 한번 괜찮은 작품들 있으면 해보고 싶어요. 그냥 연기도 이미 배워본 적도 있고 하기 때문에 well, a lot of media people consider that this topic sensitive and don't raise awareness about our war. Oh, by the way, Kyunue, I changed my username. I used to be Yonghihi. Oh, so it was you. Sabines to circus. Sabines to circles. It's so hard to recognize. It's hard to pronounce. Can you please add more songs on Instagram for stories? So by the way, I changed my username. I used to. Okay, okay. So yeah, like I said, it's really hard to find a company who can release Instagram too. You know, it it needs the power of the entertainment company to to do that. So that's the one of thing we gave up, like Amazon. 인스타그램에 이제 음악을 좀 유통하려고 많이 노력을 해봤는데, 이제 약간 아마존 셀러를 하는 그 등록하는 게 힘든 것처럼 그 인스타그램에 등록하는 것도 좀 되게, 그게 그걸 하고 있는 유통사들만 가능한 부분이 있는데, 지금 저희가 주로 유통했던 유통사 같은 경우에는 어 그 인스타그램이랑은 좀 돈 문제로 인해서 계약을 하지 않는 회사이기 때문에 인스타그램은 유통이 안 된다 이렇게 얘기를 해서, 그래서 못 하고 있습니다. 그냥 뭐 안 하고 있는 게 아니라 그냥 이것도 못 하고 있는 거예요. 아마존 등록하는 것처럼. 그냥 굉장히 복잡하고 저도 해야 될 일이 되게 많기 때문에 그냥 제 한 명의 사람의 힘으로는 할 수 없는 부분이어서, 예. 그건 저희가 좀 같이 포기한 부분이죠. 저희 멤버들 다 그냥. 아, what is the company email so we can request about Instagram and show them that we are wanting it? Uh, they they are just releasing company. They are not a small company. They are quite big. They are releasing all kinds of most of Korean drama, OST, background musics, uh, on the platform. It's very big, like Itaewon Class, like those kinds of most of recent Korean drama is released by them. So, but they said they just said we don't do Instagram. That's what they say. So we should find uh, if we want to release our songs on Instagram too, then we should find another company. But the reason why we are still releasing our songs with that company is because their YouTube channel is big and there are lots of K-pop fans in their YouTube channel, because they like I said, they release most of Korean drama OST. So on their YouTube channel there are lots of K-pop fans. So that's why we can't give up. What is the company email? So okay. I'm trying to remember. I saw a site that compared all the major distributors and what platforms the sent to and pricing ranges. I'll look for it again and send it to you. Are you talking about, yeah, distribute company, like releasing the songs to the platforms? That's what's your meaning, Darcy? Hmm. I think one of my friends has his music on Instagram. I can ask how he did it. Uh, it's very simple. If the distribute company have had a contract with Instagram, then I can release my songs on Instagram too. I and I know how to find the companies like that, but I choose this company because they have good YouTube channel, and we are shooting music videos too. So uh, instead of uploading our songs on Instagram, we choose our advertising our music video through their channel. Yeah, that's what we choose. So our songs, our music videos on what was that company name? Blending. That's why we choose blending. And I believe most of you guys found us through that blending channel. So I don't we don't regret about uh, our choice, you know, because we could meet you guys through that blending channel, and they're big channel, and they uh, made us to meet you guys. Yeah. And we can change the company anytime if we want. So so like caffeine, when we released caffeine, the our label helped us to release our songs because they know the people, they know a person who can help us. So when we released caffeine, the distributor was different. Blending definitely has a lot of K-pop fans on their YouTube. I know I found your through on Instagram promoted post myself. Yeah, that's the reason why we choose blending. Uh, and uh, I think if you try to find other songs who which was released by blending, then it's gonna be same. You can't find their songs on Instagram too. Instagram neither, you know? Yeah. 그리고 다들 코로나 한번 걸려 보셨었나요? 저는 저 2달 전인가? 아, 1달 전에 한번 이렇게 걸려 봤었거든요. Have you guys ever caught COVID? Because I got COVID like 1 or 2 months ago, and I just wanted to ask how was it? Uh, because you know, mm, it was very easy to me. It was like I got some fever, and it was very similar with catching a cold. It was actually your Instagram post about jewelry that was shown to me on here. No, I've never had it. Wow, you're the lucky one. I had a really sore throat and such a runny nose. I couldn't sleep. That's uh that's definitely different what I got. I My throat was very okay, and my nose was okay too. I just have a fever. Oh no. My throat was very hard. Yeah, I can remember my throat was very sore throat and fever, and that's all. Yeah. And it was similar with catching a cold, but it was totally different feeling. Those kinds of sickness is the first time to me. I've never felt those kinds of feeling before, but it's still very similar with catching a cold. Not I'm not, but lots of my friends, yes. And for someone, it was easy, and some had to lie in hospital for a long time. It wasn't too bad for me, like having the flu. I had it before the pandemic, and it was terrible. It la- lasted almost a month for me. Oh, so are you okay? I think that period was the most serious period, uh, isn't it? What wasn't it? I had I had it last year, and I was fine, but got very tired easily for a few months after. Yeah, I think that is after effect of COVID. I've had COVID twice now. First time was awful. Second time just felt like a bad cold. I'm too strong agents it. I've had a sore throat, a high fever, and loss of smell. Oh, I see. You lost of smell. You got loss of smell. And I didn't have that. I just have fever and sore throat, and that's all. And it's gone after like 4 days after. When I had COVID, it had me throwing up every day. It was horrible. I had really bad headaches when I had COVID, and I think I wasted around 4 packs of tissues because of running nose. Oh, so most of you guys already got COVID. Have ever got COVID, right? Did you rest well on Chuseok? Yeah, I slept uh most of mostly while Chuseok. I slept like 2 or 3 days continually. Hello, Diamond, Wave Call, Kelly, and Spiska. Hi, Relief 1577. I've been learning Korean currently, only the alphabet thought. Oh yeah, it's really Korean is really easy to learn to pronounce how to pronounce it, but Hangul is very easy, but Korean is really hard to learn. Hi, Valentine's Ghost. Live, laugh, love, monologue. Hello, fans. I can only read Korean. It was easy to learn, but I cannot understand most words. I think Korean is one of the hardest language to learn because it has uh, so many possibility to make the word and make the grammar much more than English. English is much more logical, but Korean is not logical language, I think, because the grammar is changed every time. Uh, if when 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 the guy who you're speaking, it depends on their age. The grammar in Korea is changed, and it depends on their age, but English has it doesn't have those kinds of things. Uh, if the talker if the guy who you're having conversation is higher level or older than you, you only just change the noun, like Mr. Something like, or Mr. President, like that, you know. And but Korean is different. You should change your noun, verb, uh, like everything's, you know. So it's very really hard language. It's actually easier for me to learn Korean thought Spanish than English because the structures are most similar in Spanish. I have trouble remembering words in Korean a lot. I can sound out the words thought. I had the opposite problem. It's easy for me to speak it, but harder to read it. Can you speak Korean then? Chinese is so much harder than Korean. I gave up on it. No, no. Uh, of course, writing Chinese is really hard, but speaking Chinese is really easy. Chinese is one of the easiest language to learn. Of course, it's really hard to remember all of Chinese characters. So it's totally opposite language with Korean. Korean is really really easy to write, but it write and reading it. I mean, writing and pronouncing it. But Chinese is really easy to speak, but it's really hard to write it and pronouncing it. You know. And I also heard Chinese has similar, uh, I mean, exactly same grammar system with English. So it's gonna be easy to speak Chinese. Much easier than Korean. I bet you. English is a very casual language. Yeah, I think English is really easy language to learn. It's really logical language. The grammar is changed, and it depends on logical. You know, like when the noun is more than you, it depends on number and counting, like or their sex, like she, he, or when the amount of the noun is countable or uncountable. It's very logical, you know. English is very logical language. I'm so scared when I speak Korean. I'll accidentally be impolite. Yeah, that's always happened to foreigners who learn Korean for the first time. And but every Korean can understand. Even if you speak in impolite Korean, then they understand it. But the more important thing is your confidence. But lately, there are lots of foreigners who can speak Korean very, very fluently. Some of them speak Korean like a native, you know. So how to say, the expectations of Korean, the level we want for foreigners are getting higher than the past. But still, lots of Korean can understand, even if they can, if even if they speak in impolite version, it's okay. Yes, I'm 16. Why are we all shocked? 지금 카톡 안 보내지는 거 알아요? 몰랐어요. 카톡이 요즘 조금 그 이슈가 좀 있는 거 아닌가? 저번에도 안 보내진 적 있었다고 들었는데. 근데 제가 카톡 할 사람도 많지 않고 좀 잘 카톡이 안 오는 편이어가지고, 네, 그래서 모르고 지나칠 때가 많죠. 그런 거 있어도. 저랑은 별로 크게 상관없는 일. 어차피 카톡을 많이 안 쓰기 때문에. 저는 주로 유튜브를 많이 해요. 그냥 유튜브로 보는 게 엄청 많아가지고, 저는 which kind of things you mostly watch through YouTube? 아, for me, 그러니까 여러분들 유튜브로 보통 어떤 거 많이 보세요? 저 같은 경우에는 for me, I prefer to watch the news and about the game story and film or like those kind of things. And and about the entertainment issue about K-pop. And I watched Suriname through YouTube lately, and it was very awesome. And I really like Suriname. What's your favorite piece of clothing? I can't say one cloth. I prefer to wear suit more than casual cloth. I'm learning Tagalog for my boyfriend's mom. It's pretty easy. Oh, I've never heard about Tagalog is easy because I thought it's really hard language because only native Filipinos can speak Tagalog. There is TikTok page that live streams the Korean news that I always end up randomly watching. And I don't watch shorts or shorts video like TikTok. I don't prefer it because I don't want to watch those kinds of things without thinking, just without thinking and watching short videos and wasting my time. I don't like that. And also I watch it about the game story, and the name of the game is Last of Us. The Last of Us. It was very uh, masterpiece. It was a masterpiece game. I never played it. I just watched the story of the game. It was super good. I watched a lot of K-pop music videos and sometimes unboxing videos or things about urban legends. Where Tagalog is much easier to learn words, but Filipinos talk so fast and it's hard to understand. Do you think listening to uh, podcast and such could help learn the language as well? I think it depends on your level. Here's my practice. I hope it accurate. 난 그렇게 어리지 않아. 난 겨우 15살이야. What's your favorite songs from any of your album, Kyunue? My favorite song in my album is mm, her and March 14th and the boatman these days. It can be changeable. Oh, I know that game. Yeah, you know that game, right? It's really masterpiece game. You should watch Detroit Become Human. It's such an interesting game. Okay, Detroit. Mostly YouTube and music for me. Videos, venues that live stream a little bit of news commentary. I also played it in my friend's house. He has a PS5 and I wanna steal it. Come on, guys. 15 isn't that young. Yeah, a little young, but not that young. Uh, so on next year, Korean age is gonna be gone forever. So, uh, Korean age is gonna be in the history. So, I'm 30 years old now, and but when uh when February no 1월이 영어로 뭐였더라? 1월? 1월 영어 뭐지? February, March, April, May, June, July, August, December, October, November, December, January. Yeah, when the January 1st comes, uh, the Korean age is gonna be gone forever. So I become 29 years old on February 1st. Yes, Besagong super messy. One is my favorite Lana song is I feel like I'm ascending into heaven when I listen to it. My favorite Lana song right now is Nightcrawler. Oh goodness, I just realized how late it was. I need to head to bed. I hope you all have a good day night. Good night, Valentines. Just a number, you're still young. Okay, yes, has a diff, but Kyunue doesn't need to know what diff means. I know what diff means. 2004 Letty High. Because the guy I have few foreigner friends and they taught me about MILF for when I learned English very first time. So I can figure out what DILF mean, you know? And funny things, the guy who told me about MILF is a police officer now in Australia. Favorite song will always be the same, no matter how many times we have this conversation. Well, I want to be a MILF when I'm older. You mean just you want to be hot, right? Right? And a Scott guy, is he hot? Yeah, he's hot. He's hot. He's not a tall guy, but he has good looking. I think Scott's come Korea soon, so maybe I'm gonna upload his picture, which is taken with me. I'm gonna upload it. Did the Aussie friend teach you what a shy is, Kyunue? No, I don't know what that means. Shy. Yes, I want to be a hot mom. Yeah, that's good. That's good because you should be healthy if you want to be a hot mom. You should exercise very hard, so it's good for you. It's good. I think it's good. Good goal. How old is Scotty boy? Scott is he's like 31, 32. He's I think he's 32 now. Can we see a picture? Later. I'm gonna show his picture soon. He's an Australian, but British at the same time. But he has uh, two country two country what was that? 국적 영어로 뭐였더라? Two country uh anyway he's Australian and British at the same time, and but he got definitely Australian accent because he's grown up in Australia. 146 centimeter. Aussie accent. Yeah, Aussie accent. He got Aussie accent. And if he speaks in his Aussie accent 100%ly, then I can't understand at all. And he speaks very so natively. So it requires more battle, battle level for me. Uh, I need to be a better listener when I have a conversation with him, with that guy. I have an Aussie accent too. Oh, I see. I'll try to speak in a way you can understand if we ever meet. Yeah, that's very important because now I can speak what I want in English almost 100%, but listening is still hard, you know? For example, I can't understand film or news without subtitles, without Korean subtitles, you know? Even if I can understand with some sentences I can understand with English subtitle, but when I when I just when I listen it without any English subtitle, I can't understand because they speak so natively. I can be short queen that likes you. I get made fun of for my Aussie accent by my American family as if they don't sound goofy themselves. So does American think British accent is sexy and Aussie accent is funny? Can I think I have to go? My phone is about to die. Okay, thank you for watching and have nice weekend. For me, it's time to go too. Because it's time to eat dinner, and I don't want to show you guys I'm eating dinner because it's very eating for me is very private time for me. You know, can you tell what accent a foreigner has when they speak Korean? Can you tell what accent a foreigner has when they speak Korean? There are like five accents in Korean. Yeah, maybe I mean eight accents in Korean. It include North Korean accent, and there is Chinese Korean accent, North Korean accent, and I there are three or four North Korean accents too. And in South Korea we have five different accents: Seoul accent and 강원도 accent and 충청도 accent and 경상도 accent and 전라도 accent and 제주도 accent. They're so different. So if you want to be an actor, you should at least you should you should be able to speak North Korean accent and Chinese Korean accent. I mean, no, not North Korean accent. Chinese Korean accent and 전라도 accent and 경상도 accent. These three languages, three accents you should get mastered with that. So, for example, when you're watching Suriname, the it's gonna be spoiler. I don't know if you didn't watch Suriname yet in Netflix, then just turn off this live. Anyway, the secret agent in Johan's in the gang, the guy uh, the guy name was 변기태. He's he speaks Chinese Korean, but when he when he when he says he was an spy, then his accent is changed to Seoul accent. It was so that's why Koreans very shocked because he spoke in perfect Chinese Korean accent, but suddenly he speaks in Seoul accent. So it's very shocked for uh, Korean people, you know. So if you want to be an actor in Korea, you should speak these three different types of accent. I think it's happening to English speaking actors too. I think they should speak. They should get mastered British accent and American accent. I mean, North American accent and South American accent, I think, because and the most important thing is British accent. It makes your role wider, you know. What about foreign accent? Are they noticeable when foreigners try to speak Korean? Uh, that's very interesting question because yeah, like wait a minute. Korean can recognize Chinese and Japanese when they speak Korean, and American. I can recognize those three types of foreigners when they speak Koreans, but except that, but we don't call it. It's Japanese Korean accent. We don't say that because we don't say that. But we only distinguish Chinese Korean accent. But also that Chinese Korean accent is native Korean, one of native Korean too. So yeah, we don't have any name about Korean accent, even when foreigners speaks in Korea. Yeah, that's very interesting question. Technically, a British accent doesn't exist because British is four countries. British accents are so hot. Kyunue. Have you seen the Netflix show Lucifer? No, I don't watch Lucifer yet, but I think an actor like Jude Law uh, has very sexy British accent. Yeah, maybe Severus Snape character. What was his name? Mm, what was the name of the actor of Severus Snape? Alan. What was that? Anyway, he has very sexy accent too. Also, the guy who plays Ven Vecna, oh my lord. Yeah, Alan Rickman. Yeah, Alan Rickman and Jude Law. Those kinds of actors have very sexy accent. And I think I've heard those kinds of accent is like high class people's accent. If you speak like Jude Law or Alan Rickman, then British people thinks like, oh, he must be high class level. Like I don't know, is it's true or not? I don't know, but I've ever heard about that. When I studied English, but I found out recently that the word for Britain and England are the same in Korea, but they are not the same in English. Ah, I see. So I think UK is much better, right? It means just United Kingdom. OMG, wait, no, Pattinson. He's so fine. Yeah, Robert Pattinson is was British, was UK. Oh yeah. He appeared in Harry Potter, and all of actors in Harry Potter were British. Yeah, yeah. I'm very glad my Texan doesn't show much. I don't have the usual accent I've been taught. UK is four countries. England is one of those countries. England, Scotland, like that, right? So that's why uh, we call them United Kingdom. Yeah, in Batman and this other show too, he is so hot. I wonder why the old generation Batman, the name of the film is just Batman, and why the recent generations, the name of the series is changed to from just Batman to the Batman. I want to know the reason why. For example, the I mean the old generation means like Tim Burton's Batman series, but after Christopher Nolan's series, Christopher Nolan's in Christopher Nolan's trilogy series, uh, they called Batman to the Batman. But when I watched it, Tim Burton's series, uh, they call just Batman without the. Why is that? I just wanna, I just wanna know why. Like, and they call Joker just uh, Joker without the, and but in trilogy series, they call the Joker. Why is that? Why is that? Is it is it explainable? Also, I have no idea. I haven't thought about that actually. Marketing mostly. I think when you hear Batman, you think of Christian Bale, but the Batman they want you to think of Robert Pattinson. No, also in Christian Bale was called as the Batman, like Robert Pattinson. But when I watch it, uh, Tim Burton's old generation Batman series, they just call Batman without the. I guess because using the gives the idea that the role is possible to other people, but just Batman acts like it is one person only. Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah, that's very interesting. Uh, so I think it's time to go because I'm hungry now. So it's time to eat some food. And like I said, for the first time, I'm gonna have Insta Live very often because I promised that with you, and I want that too. Uh, I'm acting as a worker these days more than a musician, but uh, every time after I work, I'm gonna when I have time, I'm gonna turn the Insta live and have conversation with you guys. Thank you for the live, Kyunue. It was wonderful to see you. Thank you for answering all the questions and don't stay away so long again. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the Insta live often. 요즘 너바나 너바나님 잘 가용이라고 해줬는데, 그러니까 내가 요즘 좀 일하면서 이제 일 끝나고도 뭔가 그냥 좀 음악가보다는 일단은 그냥 일하는 사람으로서 좀 더 살아볼 건데, 근데 이제 틈틈이 시간 생기면 무조건 라이브를 할 거고, 이제 륜이랑 그렇게 하기로 약속을 했고, 나도 그렇게 하고 싶고, 그래서 라이브도 좀 더 자주 키고 자주 만나 뵐 수 있도록 하겠습니다. 네. Thank you for watching, guys.